Hi guys,
Hi.
welcome back to our YouTube channel, and today we're going to be talking about hair breakage.
And just before we get into it, we just want to say hi to all our new subscribers.
Hi guys, thanks for subscribing.
Okay, so we're talking about hair breakage and the reason why your hair breaks so easily and what you can do about it. Obviously, we have relaxed hair and it's prone to breakage more than like other types of hair.
Yeah.
So the reason why hair breaks a lot is the way you care for it and like natural occurrences that happen to it and ways you can avoid. We'll talk about ways you can avoid this. And one of the reasons a lot of time is dryness or like friction against your hair, and these are things that we don't even realize happen. So my first tip is friction. Now, most of the time we have our hair up like packed in a hairband or a bun, or like we have a hair clip, and some of these devices are good, but if they have metal or if they have like plastic attached to it, it actually breaks your hair quite easily. So we have to get like, I use like fluffy hairbands. I love those fluffy big hairbands.
The ones you used when you were
a little girl. I love them. So I just have my hair up in a bun like a fluffy hairband because it's just like a natural fabric that's soft and allows my hair to still be healthy. And also the pillowcase that you sleep on, you probably should use like a silk or satin pillowcase.
Or silk or satin scarf.
Yes, because it causes friction. Like if your hair is dry and your hair is coarse and you're sleeping on something that is also coarse, it causes friction and it allows it to break. So just beware of that.
I think my tip is dryness. Like from overwashing your hair, like washing your hair every single week, obviously your hair is going to get so dry. Like with relaxed hair, when you wash your hair and you blow dry it, it's I think that's it's at its weakest state. So you have to be very careful. You have to moisturize your hair. You have to deep condition your hair. You have to really make sure your hair has natural oils and moisture, because it can easily break off. So you have to avoid overwashing your hair. You have to avoid your hair just being brittle and dry.
My next tip is color and relaxer damage. Now we talked about relaxer damage in our last video about like not relaxed hair, but color damage is also really bad. Like now there's experimenting with your hair, but it takes it to another level. If you keep changing out the color and doing so much to your hair, it literally damages it and it breaks off. Like I see so many girls with relaxed hair, once they put like dyes or so many colors in it, the hair never ever recovers.
Yeah, it's really bad.
It's so bad.
You probably have to cut it and start again.
Yes, because relaxed hair is already processed and you cannot process it too much. So you have to be careful, and that's why we stretch out our relaxers, because too much product or too much relaxers in your hair can actually affect your hair.
Another tip that is quite overlooked is poor diet and lack of exercise. I feel like what you eat, it reflects in your hair, it reflects in your skin. So if you're eating healthy foods, it shows up in your hair. If you're eating foods that have like fatty acids, omega-3, and like things like fish, salmon, things that vegetables, your hair looks glossy, your hair looks healthy, your hair grows. But if you're eating things, if you're not drinking water, your hair is going to be dry.
Water is a big one.
Your hair is going to be dry. It's going to show up in your hair. The things you're eating, if you have a poor diet that is filled with fast food and you're not nourishing your body, your hair is also going to be dry. It's going to show up in your hair as well. And if you're not eating enough meals, this actually happens to people. It has happened to a friend of mine. Your hair starts to shed, which is terrible. So you have to make sure that you're actually fueling your body with the right foods in order for your hair to actually like be healthy and be to grow.
I think one thing people don't realize is that what you eat affects your interior and exterior. Like it helps in your looks as well. So you have to look at what you're eating as well. And the last and obvious tip is heat damage. This one is a big one for all around relaxed hair, and it's putting too much heat on your hair. If it's straightening, curling it, or even blow drying it, and like the heat also being like so close onto your hair, it affects your hair and breaks it off so easily. I think that's like the #1 breakage.
I'm gonna say don't use heat at all. You just have to kind of minimize, like maybe once every 2 weeks or maybe once a month if you can do it like that. Or you can find different ways. You can actually like put curls in your hair, heatless curls. you know, with flexi rods, with like what are these things called?
Bobby pins.
Rollers, yeah,
Rollers
bobby
or
pins.
bobby pins.
Yeah, I mean there are YouTube videos on how to do
My
all
mom
this.
used to use
newspaper.
tissue paper. Newspapers and tissue papers back in the day to curl her hair. Like she would pull out
twist it
strips
and
and
just-
twist
yeah.
it, and it actually used to stay in place, and they were
Yeah.
like natural bouncy curls.
Yeah.
So there are ways.
So you just have to get creative with it.
Yeah.
But thanks guys for watching. Really hope these tips help you guys, and see you guys next time.
Bye.